disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback moving. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Wisconsin. A great catch and run for 6. The extra point here would tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Fights off a defender. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
Fires downfield. Tosses it incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down.
Man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down.
The Gamecocks will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
The Badgers will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Badger. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Looking for the 2-point try. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. Oh, it's picked off.
Well, he started rolling to his right. Because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point he was able to come away with the pick.
Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Trying play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Edwards. Scrambling away. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
Man, it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. I mean, again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Sings it complete to the right. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. As we come to the end of the period, Wisconsin has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Dupree. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll run play action. Buys a little time. Will be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
That's the danger as a defense when you blitz this guy on 3rd down. If you don't get him to the ground right away or someone's out of a gap, his scrambling ability can hurt you, and that's exactly what happened. He saw open field, he took off, and he...
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Williams. He's got great speed. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. To the ground with the back. Shows him the stiff arm. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't...
Snags it inside the 20. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after they catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. These two offenses have been outstanding in the early going, and that ramps up the pressure to put something on the board every time you touch it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Edwards. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
That's a good-looking throw, and I know when we talk Wisconsin offense, we're always talking about running backs, but they've seen their fair share of QBs too. Darren Bevel back in my day, Scott Tolzien had some success, and then, of course, Russell Wilson also. This guy right now in this game, he needs to get himself into a rhythm, and if he gets there, he's dangerous.
Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Wide receiver comes in motion. Using his feet. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Badgers want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt and just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Now, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, put the offense in a worse situation.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. To throw, it's Sellers. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Here's a heat. They got him for the sack, and now getting the ball back after the fourth down stop.
He had nowhere to go with the football. You can tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up, run it, do something. You can't take a sack on fourth down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
He had all kinds change of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Throws to the back. That pass is incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up for the completion.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pulled and fired complete. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Got it in the middle, it's Dupree. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Working the big fella downfield and outside. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Finds the tight end. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. I think a big part of this for young quarterbacks out there is if you're going to be throwing into zone coverage, you got to throw on time. You can't stare down receivers because the entire defense has their eyes on you, so you can't telegraph where the ball is going. You've got to hold it to the very last possible second. Try to freeze defenders with your eyes, and then throw the ball into open areas of the field, anticipating where your guy's going to be.
Back to pass. It's O'Neal. It's complete to the right. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They were really hopeful he could make a guy or two miss and pick up the first down, but he comes up a little short.
Yeah, and it's great defense. It's defense understanding where the sticks are, not missing tackles, getting the guy on the ground quickly. Really nice job by the defense understanding the situation.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. He'll start this drive firing. Going for it all. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the gun, the ground game. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He lofts one down the sideline. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. And the Gamecocks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the...
And it's picked off for the third time today. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, South Carolina! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And I love the play call on offense there. It's a sudden change situation. You just got the turnover. You're now going to take a shot because you got the defense on their heels after they're back on the field quickly. Really nice play call.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Anthony. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Caught in the backfield, it's Mason. Oh, he's got some space. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They want to run it left here. Runs through the tackle. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Brooks. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Badgers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
The Badgers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Snagged in the middle, it's Anthony. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Badgers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Mason. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. to throw it. Quickly complete. Hard running there. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Badger.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
He'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Dupree. He gets the two-point conversion, and we've got a ball game. They're down by 7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. Makes a move. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by volition.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Back to throw, it's Edwards. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Brooks. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Sets up the screen. Thrust that arm out. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on first down. The Badgers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quick.
Turning it on! They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Badgers have this offense rolling. Lost to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Brooks. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a shot. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
Catch in the middle, it's Mason. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Edwards. He's got the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Brooks. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the 2 as they draw a little closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get... Oh, he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. The Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this third down. It could come back to bite.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going.
What a big play in the 4th quarter when you're trailing and you really needed to get a first down here. Nice job by the quarterback making the pass.
A shot toward the end zone. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. The handoff keeps working on that clock.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Rides to the back. Got the first down and more. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Paul, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Gamecocks are rolling down the field. They run the reverse. Creates a little room. There he goes. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. And the Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Gamecocks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the move. It's a running room. And he slipped through the... Welcome to Manhattan, Kansas, where you'll hear Emaw, every man a Wildcat. And inside Bill Snyder Family Stadium, virtually every man, woman, and child love the Kansas State Wildcats. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Razorbacks will kick it away to start us off. Coming out with it, it's Brown. They'll go to the ground. Fighting off the defender. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. A designed run for the quarterback. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kansas State!
That's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. An 84-yard drive there, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. quick pass on the left. And the 35 just keeps moving. He's loose down the left side. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Tight end finds a soft spot. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Setting up for the extra point and the tie. That was a lot. Ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because of scoring.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And the Wildcats are facing 3rd and inches. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score already. He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. This one's going to be fun if this keeps up. Back with the ball in a 14-13 lead. Got enough for the first. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down here for the offense. Motion from the wideout. Calls his own number. Showing off the arms. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always
looking deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Green. Fires toward the target. That's caught. It's Washington. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose.
When you start to get that offense going and start having success, you've got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Quick release by the QB. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The magic bean is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take advantage of this defense on the back end. They've got their quarterback right now in a groove.
And the Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. The throw. He caught it. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Now adjusting. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks! He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Dumps it to the back. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. A very efficient five-play scoring drive. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. Extra point here will tie the game. Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this offense. As you've seen the explosion, it's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offense is just, they got the upper hand.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Scanning the field, it's Green. Looking to take a shot. He's got it on the outside. Off and running. Past the 20. The tag. Touchdown, Arkansas. He got a step and just dusted the field. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Working that left side now. And he'll be brought down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Looks as if the returner will try and field, and the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Now the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Fires into the end zone. He makes a grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short. And the Wildcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Green. Slips through the line. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. The sure hands. It's Washington. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. The Razorbacks can really attack on this 2nd and short. To the air, it's Green. Caught close to the marker, it's Jones. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. And now he's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it up to 30. All out of space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead.
About him. Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
All wideouts, no backs. Dropping back, it's Green. Under fire. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Oh, they're after him. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Anthony. And he'll go down, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning it
on. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Razorbacks are flying down the field. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Brown. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Razorbacks in the hurry-up.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offense? They want to go tempo right now.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. Powers through. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And the Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Swings it out to his running back. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Looking to pass. It's Green. And it's picked off right at the goal line.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window, ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked. And this guy doesn't need a lot of room. Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. And I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain.
Gets away from one, finds room. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Goes to the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Punts it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
He'll pull it on the read.
4th down and short, and where do they put the ball? In the hands of their quarterback. This guy is so good. They trust him. He runs the option and keeps it himself and gets just enough for the 1st down.
This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Trying to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats!
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. He'll start this drive going to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Reels it in down the left side. Smashes through the tackle. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down.
And that had to be a coverage.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Green. He'll throw it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Quick toss. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Breaks into the open. He's down at the 25-yard line. Waning moments of the first half. It is a 1st down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds a man on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They say no thanks to that pass interference penalty, and they'll take the results of the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Johnson wants to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Kansas State. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter. Coming out with it, it's Hill. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good time.
There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. Looking for a man. It's Green. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Keeps it on the draw. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The Razorbacks are in the hurry-up. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The snap sets up the throw. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Arkansas! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I like the decision to go for it, and I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal, they're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch, huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Bringing it back. Smacks him with the stiff arm. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. He'll keep it himself. Oh, he's got some space. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Trying to escape and get it himself. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble, has another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Edwards. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going to sling it into the heart of the field. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. The choke plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On a little time, lets it go. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing to the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. At the 20. The 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Buys a little time with his feet. With the catch, it's Bradley. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
That's really nice fundamentals by a right-handed quarterback, going to his left, getting the shoulder turned and the hips around, helping him make a very accurate throw.
Johnson looking to throw. He got it. Touchdown, Wildcats! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job of making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Motion from the back. On the option. Past the first down marker and still running. Turning it on. Touchdown, Arkansas. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
Kansas State, 63.
He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And the Wildcats have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Rides to back and leaves it. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. And on that last play, he's now over 400 yards passing.
Well, Reese, if you're going to throw for over 400 bills, you got to spread the praise around. Up front, they've done an outstanding job protecting this quarterback, and his receivers have been winning one-on-one.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Gotta know when to give up the play. You could tell he was out of whack, out of sorts. He's had some success rushing the football today, but nowhere to go. But at the end of the play, give it up. Don't sit there and take those extra hits. Those are...
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the Jets, and is gone.
Here he comes with the return. He gets a block. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Looking to throw, it's Green. Takes the easy one to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Motion from the wide receiver. This is a design run. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Find some fresh air. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Russell. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Caught behind the line. It's Washington. To the tip. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away. Dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback getting it out quick.
He's got it for the 2. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Rice. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone.
Wildcats will take over. 1st and 10.
K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
And the Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Grab near the marker. It's Oakland. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. Unloads quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Just going to keep it after the snap. There he goes. Rams him with the stiff arm. Touchdown, Wildcats. They move on top here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need it, I can keep the football on the ground, not get super complicated, pound the rock, get in the end zone, and take the lead.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pulls it in. It's Green. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Russell. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job on it.
Runs through a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Green. Setting up the screen. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on 3rd down.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Green.
Nice poise by the quarterback. Here's a big 3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for you.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. Running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The option look. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. I'm sure these guys on offense dreamed of this situation. Big stage, time winding down, desperately needing a score. Well, now they can make those dreams reality. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Looking downfield, it's Green. With the catch, it's Anthony. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
And even though his team is trailing, this guy has stepped up time and time again for his offense. Already over 100 yards, and now comes up with a massive play in a 2-minute situation.
Timeout is called with just a single second left. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And this will be for the win. Here comes the field goal unit. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. It's good. A powerful kick, never a doubt for the game. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.